I found out this morning, I don't think this is an anything burger. I think this is a nothing burger, but Raven News was on the case with the racist hats of Blizzard. The racist hats of Blizzard. Apparently, some people... I think this is a nothing burger, but apparently some people believe that this represents the KKK. Now, I think this has been spoken by people who have never seen the KKK. Gandalf was a racist. Yes. Yes. I don't know where this comes from. I don't know. But yeah, if you have a white pointy wizard hat, I'm just going to say, I mean, maybe people are going to accuse me of being racist in an upcoming video, because I do have a wizard hat at one point. So we should prepare for that, ladies and gentlemen. We should prepare for that onslaught of attack. Yeah, it does have the classic in here though. Like, this person is saying that to be fair, the person, apparently there was, okay, some context to this. Apparently there was an original thread of people saying like, hey Blizzard, this hat is like racist. This is not what this person is saying. Okay, this is not what this person is saying. These are like angry that someone brought it up, but the original thread got deleted from people who were, because that person was being attacked by people. But it does include this. I hate this so much. There's only one kind of person who is averse to getting into the discussion about this, and that's a racist. No, it's not. It's called a reasonable person who goes, yeah, that's not racist, and just moves on with their life. It's the same as like when you bring up some obscure point, and it's like, and if you don't believe this, you are stupid. And people are like, well, I'm not stupid. Like, yeah, no. But yeah, I think anybody who thinks this is any semblance of the KKK should probably like read a book. Or even just watch a movie. Mississippi Burning might help you out a little bit. Something along those lines. Just watch Mississippi Burning. You'll get an idea that this is nothing like the KKK whatsoever. Looking for problems. A little bit, yeah. Looking for problems. But they can't read. That's why you can watch the movie. You can watch the movie. You'll be fine. You can read To Kill a Mockingbird. You can watch the movie of To Kill a Mockingbird. Something like that. And you'll get the idea. FF White Mage racist. Well, that was actually what Raven posted, because he was like, but maybe this is also racist. Look at this hate-filled hate. I mean, it's a Lala, so they are. I mean, I have to be careful here. They are a Lala, so they are hate-filled. They are dripping with rage. There's, yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's racist rage. It's more against like everybody who's ever existed, right? I mean, Lalas do want to claim the soul of all that have lived, which is definitely a fact. I think since KKK has had a Grand Wizard title. Have you ever read, like, the actual titles of the Klansmen? It's fucking amazing.
Fratty Toes. Oh, Fratty Toes.
It's actually so good. The shit that they came up with for their titles and stuff is so fucking... It's almost quality. It's amazing. They have, so, in the higher levels of the clan, right, they have what they call the Empire, which has an Imperial Wizard in it, as well as a Grand Shabuladen, which is the Treasurer, the Grand Scribe. But what if you're not in the Empire, which is the ruling state of the KKK, you're part of a realm which contains the Grand Dragon that had 8 squires. Like, these guys are off the fucking... They're absolutely just, like, so wacky. It's insane. If you're in the KKK and you're here, dude, what the fuck? Which has... Okay, so Grand Dragons don't have Grand Schlabladens. They have Grand Exchequers and another Grand Scribe who's beneath the Grand Dragon. Dominions... I'll bring this up on here. Hopefully... Oh, TOS here. Then you're in a den, which is the basic bitch. If you're in a den, you're the basic bitch, right? You only get to be Grand Cyclops, who appoints 2 Nighthawks, a Grand Turk, a Grand Sentinel, a Grand Magi, and a Grand Ensign, in addition to his Grand Scribe. The Grand Cyclops the Grand Magi and the Grand Monk. Oh, there's a monk. I swear to God, they just opened a game of D&D and just pulled fucking names out. They're elected by the body politic of the Dens, who are called the Ghouls. They're just playing D&D. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Invisible Empire. Oh, shit. And they're Knights of the Imperial Wizards. The Empire had an assembly or convocation known as the Clonvocation. Oh shit, there's a Great Titan down here. What's he do? The chief officer of a province is the Great Titan. No way, and he has 7 furries. Look at that. The Grand Titan and his 7 furries. Fucking baller. Look at this guy. You know what? Say what you want about the KKK, but they have some inclusivity going on. They've got some furries going on, so there must be some sort of like grey area where you can kind of go in. So if you're like a white furry, you can be in. I wonder if the animal has to be white. Like if you're like a black dog, is that a problem? Or a black wolf or something? You probably have to be like a white dragon, right? Something like that if you want to be in there. But then you get to be the chief officer of a clan, which is the Exalted Cyclops. So that guy's ground his rep out, which is pretty awesome. That's what I don't get, right? In a serious note, the KKK is so fucking ridiculous. Like, even at a glance, this is so ridiculous. Why would you... I mean, what are you doing? There was nearly an identical set of subordinate officers at each level. You had the Supreme Grand Wizard, the Claif, the Clockard, the Clud, the Cligrap, the Clabee, the Clad, the Clarigo, the Clexter, and the... Oh, you clearly want to be a Nighthawk, right? You don't want to be a Clud if you could be a Nighthawk. That makes no sense. I'm not going to farm herbs and put them in the KKK bank if I have to end up being a Clud. That's not happening. I want to be a Nighthawk. For fucking... What the shit? I certainly don't want to be the Imperial Clonsilium. I can't even pronounce some of this shit. The Imperial Wizards Genii constituted as Imperial Clonislium. Clonslium? I do want some fratty toes. Oh, fratty toes.
These are just names of enemies from the Oddworld games.
Oh, membership. These are terms related to membership and non-membership. An alien is a non-member. I'm an alien. Fuck. You then get your passport. A yellow dog. A hazing ritual similar to the type used in college frats. When practiced by Imperials called the Royal Order of the Purple Dog. Don't bring dogs into this. Don't do that. Don't do that. And there's no purple dogs. What's a purple dog? It's not even an appropriate color of dog. Oh, the Wrecking Crew. Oh, those are the people that come and burn the crosses and get you. Nupss boys. Fucking quality. Code words. Ayak. Are you a Klansman? Not the brightest, are they? They're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
How many chunks is that?
Oh, and then you reply, Akia. A Klansman I am. Are you a Klansman? A Klansman I am. Ah. Orion. Our race is our nation. Lady of the Invisible Empire. This was one of a number of names for clan women's auxiliaries. Oh my fucking god. In the original prescripts, the register contained 12 designations, and 3rd is fast and 4th is furious. I'm fast and he's furious? I can't believe Fabulous is on the list, right? I can't believe that somebody can be fabulous. Oh yeah, I'm in the clan and I'm fabulous. Like, what the fuck? I'm fabulous in the KKK. Fabulous. You're 11, I'm dying, I'm mournful. Weird, dude. shit people get up to is fucking crazy. Now you know how KKK recruits with dope-ass names. They just keep selling them all this shit. Scientology should do the same. If you're gonna be this insane, I don't think you get, like, quality, I don't think you get, like, quality ranks in Scientology, right? Scientology ranks. Titles? Do you get... Because I know you could be, like, a boatman or something, right? You get to be, like, a boatman or some shit. They have some weird stuff. Organization. Yeah, there's like Sea Org. Like, they're so lame. And that guy was a science fiction writer. And he couldn't come up with better names than that. It's levels, right? Isn't it levels they do Scientology in? You get to be in different levels. Well, it depends how clear you are. It depends how many, like, alien bodies you got floating around inside you. Or something like that. Beliefs of operating Thetan. Operating Thetan is a state of complete spiritual freedom in which one is willing and knowing cause over life, thought, matter, energy, space, and time. And there's 8 levels of it. Okay. You get 8 levels of that. Yeah, I think this means that you've basically become like the Silver Surfer. Right? If you're an operating Thetan, you're basically like the, Oh, you have to buy your levels. Oh, right. Each level costs thousands of dollars. So you upgrade via cash. So, I mean, Scientology is basically a gacha game, from what I can tell. Yeah, it's pay to win. Yeah, Scientology is like pay to win, which is really a bit of a fucking bummer, because they don't even offer loot boxes, I don't think. Right? Is there a battle pass? I don't understand. OT1, the solo audited level is the first step. So step 1 costs you like $3,000 as of 2013. You know that's gone up, inflation. If you want to go to level 2, that's $5,000. The Wall of Fire. Whoa. Hubbard announced discovering an important breakthrough within less than a month of founding the Sea Org. The religious order of the church that consists of its most dedicated members. He described it as a means of erasing those mental factors that stand in the way of peace and toleration of mankind. OT3, baby. The solo audited level goes through what is called the Wall of Fire that surrounds a previously impenetrable whole track mystery. What prevents a being from being himself? This level answers that question. Once complete, a being is free of the whole track overwhelm that has trapped them. Here he confronts and eradicates the 4th, this is again D&D. I'm starting to spot a trend here. A 4th dynamic engram that has plagued the universe for millennia, and it costs you $9,000 to break through the Wall of Fire. Wow. But then there's OT4, Drug Rundown. New dynamics. What's the top level? Truth Revealed. Okay, OT7 is Truth Revealed. The original version of OT7 came out in 1988 and was authored by Hubbard himself. But then they changed it in 1991 by an unnamed editor. Oh, scratch that. We need to change this. Both versions were released after he died. Okay. The original contains a doomsday prophecy that the Galactic Confederacy will return soon and telepathically enslave the universe, but Hubbard wrote that he will return after his death, and in a Messiah-like role, he wrote himself as Jesus. No shit. My man has more comebacks than Stone Cold Steve Austin, dude. He's fucking wrote himself as Jesus. I didn't know that. So he'll come back in a Messiah-like role, halt a series of events designed to make happy slaves of us all. Thanks, Elron. Early participants in this version balked at it, and the church subsequently changed. They said it was too stupid. Even the Scientologists were like, dude, this is way too much. Like, this is so fucking stupid. That is funny. The church initially stated the original version found in the Fishman Affidavit is a forgery. Oh, that wasn't true. but later admitted it was copyrighted by the church, establishing authenticity. The changed version they currently use has an editor's note that states it is not the original. The revised version is redacted from the original and states the solo level addresses the primary cause of amnesia on the whole track. Oh, because you forgot about your space fairies or whatever. Okay. This is the first level that brings about a resurgence of power and native abilities for the being. Oh, you get special powers. No shit. You become a superhero. Yeah. You just forgot. So you're like a wizard in a Final Fantasy game who's forgotten his magic, and then something spurs you on, and suddenly you like break out and you shoot like meteor out or something like that. That's pretty fucking dope. You just sort of like awakens your superpowers. I wonder how much does that cost though? How much does it cost for superpowers? Bet it's a lot. Superpowers aren't cheap unless you're like Peter Parker and you get lucky. But then they upgraded it again from 9 to 15. There's more levels than Final Fantasy games. It's crazy. Since 1986, church leader Dave Miscavige has dangled the hope of 9 and 10 being released. Oh, they're not out yet. Oh, so these are like DLC. Fuck, man. It's a bit like Star Citizen. You keep putting money in, but you're just not getting the levels. That's a bummer. You keep paying in, but it's just never releasing. You know what I mean? Oh, what a pisser. I bet OT9 is going to be really good because you've already got superpowers by the time you get there. So what comes next? You just become like immortal, I guess? Bit of a bummer. It's why the music discs were so expensive. Yeah. Scientology is very pay to win. Yeah. Criticism. They had some criticism. Early access religions. Can I get into the beta? I just want to try it out. Can I try the alpha or something shit like that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Next is Battlefront. They're work in progress. Oh, they're waiting for Elrond to come back and confirm the data. Yeah. Well, he's obviously off dealing with, who are they? The Galactic, what? The Confederacy. Yeah. The Galactic Confederacy. Yeah. When these guys turn up, we'll probably get some ideas. In Scientology, according to the teachings of the church, a galactic war took place 75 million years ago between the 26 star systems that would now form the Galactic Federation. As a result of this war, the Galactic Federation would have been created. It's just Star Trek. The Federation's goal would be to prevent wars like this one in the future and resolve galactic conflicts peacefully. The Galactic Federation would consist of hundreds of thousands of members, including the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, Syrians. The Syrians are in there? Is Syria in space? I don't think so. I need to check a globe. The Lyrans and the Andromedans. Wonder where they're from. The Federation would be governed by a large council made up of... It's just Star Wars. He just fucking twisted Star Wars. What a cunt. And the hierarchy among members would be determined by their spiritual development. Oh my god, they're all fucking prayer mats and shit wearing beads. The highest developed members would be light beings interpreting the will of God. I did not know God was in Scientology. God's in there. Why does this have a link? Do we know these guys? Light beams. Entire beads made of light. They even have anime movies? No way. Star Wars but religion. Yeah. What does God need with a starship? Oh! Hey. That took me a second, but a round of applause. A round of applause. That is some good shit. A round of applause. I got that reference too. It took me a second. I was like, holy shit, that's a good one. What does God need with a starship? What we read about? We went down a rabbit hole.